wish one of you would give me a hand instead of all sitting there gawping at that telly. Jack, put them papers away behind the cushion. And Raymond, wash this lettuce.
I washed it once.
Well, wash it again. And this time, don't use liquid detergent. Douglas, how many times have I told you to go and put a suit on?
In a minute.
Not in a minute, now. And you can change those shoes. You're not showing me up with them mucky old sandals on.
I won't be showing anyone up. I'm going out.
You are not going out, you're stopping in. And just remember, when you are at that tea table, I want a bit of etiquette. It is not chuck us a sandwich. It's, please, chuck us a sandwich.
I wish you'd stop fussing, ma'am.
Why, anybody think Princess Margaret was coming round for her tea?
Yes, well, I want you to behave as if Princess Margaret was coming here. After all, it's not every day that our bunny brings a young lady home.
Lady? It'll be one of them little scrubbers from Youth Club. Hot pants and cold hands.
Do credit your brother with a little bit more taste and intelligence than you've got, our Raymond. After all, he doesn't go out with the same sort of tarty blondes that you go with.
What tarty blondes?
Well, according to our milkman, you were seen out at the Builders' Arms last Friday night with a right tarty blonde. And according to him, she looked as though she was on the game.
Ma'am, I don't know how to tell you this. I was out with you on Friday night.
People talk about your mother like that. Now just remember, at the tea table, it's one bun apiece and not two. No slurping noises. And please remember that her name is Brenda.
It's not Brenda, it's Glenda.
Oh, well, all right then, Glenda. I just hope she's not one of them toffee-nosed, stuck-up little madams from grammar school.
You were talking as if the sun shone out of her ears a minute ago. Make your mind up.
Leave her alone, she's all tensed up.
I am not all tensed up. What have I got to be tensed up about? Just have to take us as she finds us, that's all. Anyway, where did he meet her? I hope they were properly introduced and he didn't just pick her up on the street somewhere.
Well, it was outside that pork butcher's in Market Street, apparently. They were both staring at a plate full of cowhill tripe. And then their eyes met and it was love at first sight.
She bought him a pound of pig's trotters.
Nobody asked you to chime in, Godfrey Wynne. Are you in a shave today?
I'm growing a beard.
You're not growing a beard, not on this occasion, not when Glenda's here, you're not. Now then, I wonder if I should try and make these serviettes more swan-shaped.
Ma'am, you're not organising an annual dinner and dance. He's only bringing a bint home.
A bint? Is that how you describe your little brother's first love, with her dewy eyes and rosebud lips? I can see them now, walking hand in hand together through the bluebell wood, pausing for a chaste kiss under the willow tree.
Hey, I hope that's all she did pause for.
Oh, you disgust me, Jack Shepherd, you really do. Here. He's put her in the club, hasn't he? That's it. That's why he's bringing her home, and you all know about it. And you keep the terrible news from your mother.
Ma'am, he's bringing her home because you told him to.
Anyway, you can stop getting your knickers in a knot because they're here.
Where? What she look like? We're out. Douglas! Douglas, put a suit on and come out of that lavatory. Oh, Raymond, go and get him. Go on. Hurry up. Jack, for heaven's sake, look, do you zip up your flies around?
He's locked himself in.
Oh, he always does that. It's instinct, is that? Every time anybody comes here, whether it's the rent man or the coal man, he goes and locks himself in the lavvy. Here, hide that apron and clear those bottles away and turn the telly off and brush the flies off them lemon curd tarts. Now, listen to me, both of you. When that innocent little girl gets here, if I hear any bad language from either of you, you'll get the back of my bloody hand.
Hello, Mum.
Hello, our bunny. Well, fetch her in, love. Don't leave her standing out there on the doormat.
You can come in now, darling.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure.
Pleased to meet you, but hasn't there been some sort of a mistake?
I sincerely hope not. You did say this Sunday, didn't you?
Well, yes, but we were expecting Bunny's little girlfriend this Sunday.
Yes.
Well, what I mean is, we weren't expecting to meet Bunny's girlfriend's mother.
Ma'am, this is Glenda. Glenda, this is Mum.
Well, pleased to meet you. I was expecting somebody much younger.
So was I.
Introductions, Bunny.
Oh, this is our Jack.
But I thought you said your Douglas was the simple one.
This is our Raymond.
But where's your Douglas I've heard so much about?
Oh, he's studying in his bedroom. He takes his civil service exams next week. Providing he feels a bit better by then.
Oh, you shouldn't have done all this just for me.
It's not all for you, some of it's for us.
It's lucky for you I've got a sense of humour, isn't it?
It's lucky for us we all have.
Right, well, come on, Glenda, let me take your coat. Fancy that, eh? Both wearing the same dress. Great minds think alike.
I hope you don't mind. I didn't put anything special on. It's just a little old thing I picked up at a jumble sale.
Yes, well, Glenda, no doubt you want your tea, and I'm certain we want ours, so shall we get stuck in?
If I can squeeze in. They're small rooms, these, aren't they? But quite nice if you don't want to pay for anything bigger, I suppose.
It suits us. But then we're not usually as overcrowded as this. Of course, we could make arrangements to shift the wall back if you think you won't fit in at the table. Would you like yet another sandwich, Glenda?
No, thank you very much. It's quite nice, this shop bread, isn't it? It's a bit difficult to chew when it's a bit stale, isn't it?
I know my mother has the same problem, but she usually takes her teeth out and chews it with her gums. Have we got a tooth tumbler, Andy?
They don't have much to say for themselves, do they, these two? Not like your Bunny. Oh, he's a proper little chatterbox when he gets going.
Oh, I know he is. In fact, I am looking forward to having a long chat with him later on. We managed to have some quite interesting conversations. Of course, it does depend on the company.
I believe your Douglas is a little shy with women, too.
My Douglas, shy with women.
Excuse me.
Ever put that idea into your head? Does Glenda have trouble with her food, or would you like me to chop it up for her?
Oh, is that romantic? You want us to see him at the pictures when we're sharing a box of chocolates? Go on, show them what we do, Bunny.
I don't like to.
Come on, our Bunny. We could do with a few lessons.
I'm sure you could.
Oh, you're quite wrong there, Glenda. My boys know quite a lot, although you may be very well experienced.
They don't know what they're missing. Do they, my little popsy-wopsy?
Your little what?
My little popsy-wopsy. That's what I call him because he is one, isn't he, my little popsy-wopsy?
Give over.
What do you mean, give over? You don't say give over when we're alone, do you? Come on, show your mother how you give me a chocolate.
Not here.
Don't be difficult, Bunny.
they want to see what we do.
Hey, pretend this is a walnut world.
Come on, I'm waiting, Bunny!
What's it waiting, buddy?
Whatever do you do when you're sharing £1/2 of pig's trotters between you?
I could tell you, but I won't. Oh, he's a devil when he gets going. I don't mind telling you, when he's in this mood, he makes me feel 10 years younger.
Yes, you do look about 10 years younger. In fact, I think she wouldn't be a day over 45, would you, lads?
Now, that's enough. A joke's a joke. I'm not going to stand by and see Glenda
Oh,
insulted.
don't worry, love. I love younger men. After all, my first husband was 10 years my junior.
How many husbands have you had?
Oh, just the one, up to press.
Up to press? How do you mean?
Oh, dear. Have I let the cat out of the bag?
Well, somebody has, love, other you wouldn't be sitting there. What exactly are you driving at?
Oh, Bunny, you've let me down. You promised on your honour you'd tell your mother before we arrived.
Tell me? Tell me what?
Don't get up.
Who on earth was that?
So, Douglas.
You're shy.
No, he's not really shy. He's training to be a monk.
Tell me what, Glenda?
Go on, Bunny, you tell her, lovey.
Well, ma'am, it's like this. You see, Glenda and me, well, me and Glenda, that is, we're engaged. We're going to get married next month.
Oh! Oh, no! Not my little bunny! Not to a woman old enough to be his mother! Oh, no, I can't stand it! Think of it, my bunny, marrying a woman who's old enough to be his mother. Where did I go wrong? That's what I keep on asking myself. What does it say in that psychology book, our Douglas?
It says, a young man who has been dominated by his mother in the formative years may well choose a mother substitute as his wife.
Oh, mother substitute, my left elbow. Whatever he's getting from that Glenda, it's not homemade gingerbread.
Still, it could have been worse.
How the hell could it have been worse?
Well, according to this, you should think yourself lucky you didn't come home with a sailor.
Oh. Put that rubbish away. You know how it gives you a migraine.
This one doesn't.
Well, it will if I crack you over the head with it. Now, come on, we've got to start thinking of a way to stop Bunny from marrying Glenda. I know her type. Once she gets a ring on her finger, it'll take a pneumatic drill to get it off again.
You could always kick her up the backside.
She's just the sort of nasty, low-down creature that would turn round and kick you back. No, that's no good. Come on, keep on thinking.
Engagements. The engagement period can be a fruft time for both parties.
A what?
Fruft, ma'am.
The engagement period can be a fraught time, you silly clod. It is essential that they are left alone to get to know each other and to iron out their problems. Many engagements have been broken off because the betrothed couple had no opportunity for privacy.
Ah.
Right.
Foxy, Woxy.
Ooh, get a Foxy Woxy. Why are you kicking me, finally? Oh, kicking me. Come on!
Glenda,
What, love?
do you fancy an ice cream?
Oh, not on top of all that nugget, bunny. But you have some if you want some, love, eh?
All right.
There's only one thing that would stop her marrying our bunny, and that's if he was married already.
Hey, that's it. That's the answer.
What's the answer? What did I say?
The only thing that would stop her marrying our bunny is if he was married already.
That's it. That's it. Why didn't we think of that at the start? It's been staring us in the face. Where's our Douglas?
You can't marry our Douglas, ma'am. Not unless he puts a frock on.
He's not going to marry anybody. We're just going to tell her he's married. Now, where is Douglas?
He's in bedroom.
Get him out of the bedroom.
Douglas! You wanted?
It's not bad gear, is it? I put it on, see what it looks like. It's for the wedding.
There isn't going to be any wedding.
But I've hired the suit now.
Look, we are not going to condemn your little brother to a fate worse than death just because you like dressing up. There's going to be no wedding.
I wish you'd told me before. I could have picked up a nice Admiral's uniform instead.
Look, love, I'll buy you a nice little Admiral's uniform, but first of all, I want you to do me a little favour.
Oh, well, that depends what it is. I'm not fetching the calling. I'll get me dicky front mucky.
It's a bit more delicate than fetching the coal in, love. You see, I want somebody to tell Glenda that our bunny has got 2 kiddies and that he's married already. Now, do you get the idea?
Yes, I've got to take him out for a walk.
Take who out for a walk?
Our bunny's 2 kids.
He hasn't got 2 kids. We just want Glenda to think he has.
What for?
You know how, Douglas, when you hired that top hat, you should have got a new head to go with it.
Yeah.
Now, listen. We want Glenda to think our bunny is already married so that then she will call off the wedding, right?
Why should she call off the wedding?
Because she'd be committing flaming bigamy, you stupid moron!
Please, Jack, don't confuse him with long words. Now, look, Bunny, are you beginning to understand the idea?
I think so.
Right, now, I am looking for somebody to volunteer, and that somebody's name begins with a D.
And he's wearing a top hat, tailcoat, spats, and the lot.
I'm not going.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, no, I'm not. Our Raymond can go.
No, Douglas, you can go.
Yeah, you always pick on me, don't you? I've never even met the woman.
Don't you see, that's the whole point. You have to pretend to be his brother-in-law, and you've come over from Bradford when he was secretly married 2 years ago. And he's deserted his wife and kids and come home to marry Glenda.
She won't believe me.
Of course she'll believe you!
She'll hit me.
What's a black eye when your little brother's whole future is at stake? Look, do you realise if Bunny marries Glenda, they're going to move in here, you're going to have to see them every day, make conversations with her, and if a little stranger comes along, you're going to have to talk to that and all in baby talk.
Do you understand baby talk, Douglas, do you? You have to say, who's a pretty little blue-eyed baby then?
No, you haven't.
You're blooming up, you know.
Have you? All right, I'll go and see her.
Oh, I thought you would, love.
But only if I can keep me dicky front on.
You can wear your dicky anything, and when you get back, I will buy you an Admiral's uniform if you're very good.
Right, then I'm off.
Hey, Douglas, don't forget, England expects.
Kiss me hardy.
Oh, cheer up, Bunny. It's all for your own good, love.
It isn't. I'm done. I'm finished.
Come on, Bunny, cheer up. think every time you have a pint, they've got to buy a gin and orange as well. You'll get over it.
I won't. My life's in ruins.
No, in a year's time, love, you'll have forgotten all about her.
It's not next year I'm worrying about. It's now. She'll murder me.
You mean to say you're not broken-hearted because your engagement's broken off?
Oh, I'm not bothered about that. I could have done it myself, only I didn't like to.
Well, why did you ask her to marry you in the first place?
I didn't. It just happened. One minute we were snogging in a corporation cemetery, and the next minute she's talking about going to Scarborough for honeymoon.
Why didn't you put her right? You got a tongue in your head.
I tried. I said I thought I was too young to get married, but she said you weren't too young for the other thing, were you? And she started hitting me with her handbag.
Listen, I'm the only one what's allowed to do that. Anyway, don't look so glum. Our Jack's gone down the Drum and Monkey to play dominoes, and if he wins, he's going to bring you back a nice surprise.
I've had enough surprises for 1 week.
Yes, well, you never...
Where are you then? Hey, cop for this then. Come on, darling.
Where the fuck did you get her from, eh?
I won her, didn't I? Best out of 3 games wins the barmaid. Hey, hands off. She's for our Bunny. There you are, Bunny. She's all yours.
Oh, are you familiar with the corporation cemetery then?
Hey! You get it on by midnight, otherwise you turn into a pumpkin.
You haven't seen our Douglas on your travels, have you?
He's just coming, love. He says he wants a large whiskey.
I'll bet he does. I just hope he's all in one piece, that's all.
I needed that.
Did you see her?
Yeah,
Did you tell her?
yeah.
Did she believe you?
No. But she didn't seem to mind.
Well, as long as she doesn't mind, I'm sure we don't. You certainly took your time about telling her, though.
Well, I had to go for a walk with her so she could think about her future. We went to the corporation cemetery, ma'am.
Oh, Douglas. Douglas, you didn't.
I did. You've got to help me, ma'am.
Help you? I should think you've already helped yourself.
I know, and that's why you've got to help me. I'm engaged. I'm going to get married.
Oh, no!
Oh, yes!
Oh, Ralph.
He's my little Bopsy Wopsy.